to be here right at the top of the show. He was running a little late. I'm glad you made it before the show was over with, Jerry, because you got a big announcement for him.
Yeah, I sure do, Lance. But right before I came out here, Randy Hale said to make it real brief. We were tight on the program today. So I'll try to make it as brief as possible, but it's so significant, it's hard for me to get in a hurry when I'm talking anyway. Jerry Lawler has been my friend. I've been a big fan of his. Even when I was years ago when I was wrestling against him, you know, you develop a respect for your opponent. Mm. And because Jerry's one of the great ones, and I don't have to remind the people, Jerry is probably the only wrestler that I have ever heard of, or certainly wrestling today, that has wins over every former champion and every current champion that there is in the wrestling business today and during his wrestling career. And that's a unique distinction without being the champion.
The champion, right.
It's been one of the great frustrations of his life. I've been with him all of his wrestling career, and I know how bad he wanted that title and how bad we all wanted it for him. But wrestling belts are something that sometimes evade people, no matter how talented they are or how good they are. And Jerry's reached a point in his life when he came to me and he said, Jerry, I want one more match. And if you can get in touch with the guy in your organization, if you can line up a match with Hennig, I either want to be the champion or I'm going to let that be my retirement night. Now, of course, this was startling to us, and after I can't go into all of the conversation we had concerning it, but Jerry's reached that point that he either wants to climb that very tip top of the mountain or he wants to sit back and let somebody else do it. So we as a company, when we're faced with these kind of things, have no choice. It's not a pleasant event to promote. But because of our relationship with Jerry and because I know what's in his heart, we're going to do the best we can to do it. Now, the match has been signed. It'll be Jerry Lawler against Curt Hennig, and it'll be May the 9th. The thing that we're going to try to do is bring in some people that night to make it almost This Is Your Life Jerry Lawler, if that's possible. I don't know who all we can get. One thing for sure we're going to do, we're going to have a party for the fans. We're going to set up what we call a golden circle, the first 3 or 4, depending on the demand, 3 or 4 rows of ringside. And those fans, after the matches, will have some refreshments and a party. And it'll either be one of two things. It'll either be a victory celebration party like you've never seen, or it'll be a farewell to Jerry Lawler party. Mm. And Lance, I know how special Jerry is to you and how much of a part of